3 breaths here. You know this, right?
We just need to stop trying to do it on our own and accept that life-changing and life-giving power that only Christ can provide.
Okay, so what I'm really excited today after work, I have a live event with the organization that I'm in. It is called Latinx in Animation. It's an organization where you don't have to be Latinx, but you know, it's to bring those people up in the industry, and they have like panels, events, discussions, and today it's their first live event because of the panorama. So I'm really excited. It is the screening of the movie Vivo. It's the new Lin-Manuel Miranda movie. It's currently on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet because I want to go and see it live and have my raw emotions and my feelings and my opinions of the movie, and then I can ask the director, the executive music producer, the composer, and the storyboard artist are all gonna be there. So we're gonna be able to have like a cool Q&A afterwards, and obviously mingle with other people in the industry. And what's cool about like this organization is that I'm meeting also people that are like me, you know, minorities in this huge entertainment industry that not many of us are part of. So it's super exciting. I am taking Luke with me, that way I'm not by myself. It's gonna be in the Montalban Theater. It's a rooftop theater. I've never been, and looks like there's gonna be complimentary drinks and popcorn. The event was completely free. All I had to do was just sign up. The membership is also completely free. If you're Latinx or you identify as Latino, Latina, and you want to be in the animation industry, I definitely suggest checking them out, and go to the discussions, go to the clubhouse conversations, go to the panels, like go to the events. Like, you definitely learn a lot from people not only higher up than you, but also people that are in the same level as you. Kind of like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of like network up, but also network across. And it's really true. Like, I met so many people in the industry now, and I don't feel like I don't feel as alone, you know, in this industry, because I've always felt like an outsider, or I don't know, like no one was like me. And it's cool to see like a whole group of people that love animation movies just like me, want to be in the industry just like me, and you know, came from a completely different background than most people. So super excited. The only problem though is that it does start at 6:30, and I get out of work at 6, and this day today I am gonna be so busy between 4 and 6. Like, I'm not gonna be able to have time to be like, okay, I'm gonna log off early and like head over there to Hollywood and, you know, get there on time. So I'm gonna pray there's not that much traffic and I could get there on time, because I know that I'm gonna be super busy and I'm not gonna be able to leave before 6 p.m. Yeah, because it's one of those days I have this 2 huge meetings back to back. I have to take notes, and then I have to send a whole bunch of emails afterwards to the whole staff, like the whole team, of everything that happened in the meeting. So I have to like really pay attention to the meeting because I'm taking all these notes, and then obviously I have to clean them up and then email it to everybody. And then I have to do my regular catch-up email with my boss that I always do every day, but this one usually always takes a little bit longer because I am doing these meetings and these notes. So that's gonna be, I don't know, I'm gonna get a little bit stressed out just because it's just like hurry. I am also part of the Women in Animation organization, and that's a great organization. They uplift women in the industry to be more of a 50-50, because right now in media there's more obviously men in those higher up roles and also those creative roles. So they're trying to, like, you know, bring more women into the industry and help them out, help each other out, like what to do, you know, if you have any questions, how to break in the industry. I am actually in a mentorship circle. I got accepted. It's a program where you get mentor through someone who's already in the industry and higher up than you, and can teach you about like leadership and feedback, how to break in the industry, tech stuff, like how, for example, like I'm in the production management and learning more about like the roles and the day-to-days and all that stuff, and then also meet cool ass like women that are in animation too. So you know, you start building your little like networking connections and just like make more friends. So I'm really excited. I have another meeting with them tomorrow. That's gonna be cool. We're gonna be talking about what we look for in a leader, and how to be a good leader, and learning about more of the day-to-day and the production staff. So that's gonna be cool. I also have a few questions for my own like career that I've been wanting to ask someone. So it's really cool that now I have someone that I feel comfortable and they want to teach me, you know, so I am able to feel more comfortable in asking those weird questions rather than like asking sometimes when you're working and you ask your boss. It's kind of like, I don't know. Sometimes you feel kind of awkward. Tomorrow I also have this all company toast because so the other side, like our parent company, also does live action, and they have a show coming out this Friday on Apple Plus. So the director, the producer, and the higher ups are all gonna talk about like what it took to make this show, and you know how excited they are that it's coming out and it's the premiere, and obviously for us to check it out. So we're all gonna have like a little like toast, like yay, with probably coffee or tea. If you guys have any questions about like how I got into the animation industry, or you know how I even like, why did I decide to have a career change between like what I was doing before, which was more like live action, live broadcast, and I completely changed into production, yeah, comment below your questions. I don't mind answering them. Or if you have more questions about Latinx in animation or women in animation, or what I had to do to get into the mentorship circle, definitely let me know. That was crazy. I was able to finish all my notes just in time so we could go to the screening. Yay! I hope you have good questions ready to ask the director, because I think he wrote it too. So
he did. He wrote it and directed.
And Luke is a writer too, so that's cool. Not animated movies, but still, a writer's a writer.
I'm gonna raise my hand and be like, so, what's your?
How did you write this? Did you use Final Draft?
That's like asking a doctor if he wore a mask during surgery.
Or like, did you use a computer to like?
Did you use a typewriter?
So we got some free IPAs.
IPAs.
Oh.
Can't be that.
Yeah.
Show that.
Some Modern Times Blazing World.
Dink Nelson IPA.
Good things we got here like just in time, because we got pretty good seats.
And the best of all, it's free.
Yeah, it's free. We got the free drinks too.
On a rooftop in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
So, can't be that. Thank you. Thank you, Sony.
And Latinx animation.
And Latinx Animation.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cheers.
It's not the best I've had. But it's not bad.
But it has like,
It's a great flavor. It just doesn't have the hoppy kick I like.
no, but it gives me like
It's got a
brown
great flavor.
ale, like brown ale dank.
It kind of fits the environment. It's a little chilly out.
Dunkel.
It's a little chilly out. It's got a great flavor though. I'm not gonna complain. It's got excellent flavor.
6.8.
Que diga presente, que diga presente. Are you vivo? This for me?
We have today, so I'll go with Vivo 2 on the 2, but mine was more because
We connected how music can heal I think there's something really beautiful in that, because we all have those associations with music, right? We hear a certain song and we're instantly transported back to a time in our youth, or a trip we took somewhere, or a location where we were when we were experiencing what music, how music elevated a certain moment.
So babe, was that cool or what? Did you love it?
Oh, that was a lot of fun. One of the best Q&As I've been to in a long time, because the team behind the film were just phenomenal. You could tell they love
really
what they do.
They were
and
so nice.
They're
They
so,
really were passionate about it.
And you felt that.
The executive music producer was so cool. Like,
We're right over here.
he was really passionate about what he does. We talked to the directors. That was so dope, having conversations with them about the story and about their journey in this crazy industry, which was really great. And we got free drinks.
Yes, free drinks.
We still have 2 tickets. I'm like, I don't want to drink anymore because we gotta drive. But
if we didn't have to drive, we would have taken advantage of those extra tickets.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That was awesome. I'm like, all these free stuff.
You know,
and the popcorn with the sriracha powder. That was
it was
a nice
definitely
touch.
it was definitely a Latino like event, because they had hot sauce
Yeah.
for the popcorn.
For the popcorn.
And I saw people dumping the hot sauce on their popcorn.
Talking about food. Okay, I'm hungry. Let's go eat dinner. Okay, so it's the next day. We had our all company toast where we all hop on, join a Zoom call. I don't know why I always say hop into the meeting when it's really just join into the meeting. We're not hopping anywhere. It was really cool because they talked about like how proud they are of the TV division team, and yeah, the show is officially out in Apple Plus, which is really cool. I mean, I didn't do anything to do it. I have nothing to do with that show, but it is really cool when you see like your company putting out some stuff, and that looks really, really dope.
The next day.
I love Ballast Point. That's a brewery that I love taking people who are visiting LA, have never been to LA, and I'm like, do you care about traffic? Do you want to go to Long Beach? I'll take you to Ballast Point because it is so cute and the beer is just so good and the food is great. And it was cool seeing like one of the coolest YouTubers, Cleo. She was so great. I loved going and meeting her and having such a great time. Like, we had such great conversations. We had like good beers, good food. It was such an awesome time. I'm so glad we did that. I think we should create like a kind of like meetup or something with like, I don't know, maybe in LA, maybe somewhere else, but that'd be cool to have like a whole bunch of YouTubers and we all hang out. Like, that'd be so fun. It is crazy because tomorrow I have the Rams game with my job, and it's gonna be interesting meeting people from my job because I haven't really met them, you know, like in person. Like, I've only met them like through Zoom. So it is interesting. I am doing a lot of things out of my comfort zone because like I am a very shy person. I'm a very introvert person in the beginning, and then I'm very like social afterwards. So I'm getting out of my shell. I have been meeting a whole bunch of different people, and I don't know, it's been making me feel really happy because I'm like, oh, there's a lot of people that do have the same interests. All right, I'm gonna keep driving because now I'm going through a bridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the city of Inglewood, he was born and raised right here. He went to school right here.
you guys? Today's Monday. It's been a very eventful weekend, I must say. It was really fun. I had such a good time yesterday at the Rams Stadium. It was really cool meeting some of my coworkers. Actually, there was not that many people from the studio. It was actually the other company that had invited us. It was mostly them, but it was a cool like networking event. Obviously, I was so happy that I even got invited and I got a ticket. The suite was obviously beautiful. I felt a little bit rich, you know, because I'm like, free food, free drinks, all you can eat. I don't know. And it's great seats. The stadium, it's gorgeous. The stadium is so nice. It's a brand new stadium here in LA. It's the new stadium for the Rams, and it's beautiful. You know, it's beautiful. It's nothing like I've ever seen before because it's kind of like outside, but you're inside. I don't know how to describe it. Like, you feel like you're outside, but they have like this tent, and the video board around it is huge. Like, you could be all the way in the nosebleeds and you can still see the video board with great view. Like, it was that like amazing. It was so cool. And honestly, you guys, what really cool was that, you know, I've said this before, right? That I used to work in sports and obviously I had a career change, but it was cool seeing my ex-coworkers. So I started my career at the Florida Panthers, the hockey team there. And some of those people that work there, like the director and some of the higher ups, they moved to different stadiums and they opened up new stadiums, like brand new technology, brand new production, everything like, you know, brand and amazing. So they are just doing now the new stadium, since obviously it was supposed to open last year for 2020, but because, you know, Panorama, that didn't happen. So this is their first season like with public and doing the whole production. So it was cool like messaging my friend and letting her know like, hey, like I'm gonna be at the game. It would be cool to like catch up and see how you're doing. So she actually met me up at the suite and we talked for a little bit, and then she was like, do you want to like a tour or something? Do you want to go say hi to like the rest of my ex-coworkers that now work at SoFi? And I'm like, yeah, totally. She gave me like a huge tour of the stadium. We went backstage. I got to see like where, you know, all the press, media, all where they are located, where everything is. I got to see the control room where the director sits, and this control room, you guys, is enormous. It is huge. Like in the Staples Center, it's just like a regular control room. Like, it's pretty big, you know, but it doesn't take up like the entire floor. This one took the entire floor. It was 2 different control rooms, 2 directors, 2 TDs, like 2 crews basically to do this whole production. Like, it was that insane. Like, it was so cool being there. And also, I saw the cast of Ted Lasso. I don't know if you guys have ever watched that show, but that show is so great, so positive. I love that show. So it was really cool seeing the cast of Ted Lasso and a whole bunch of other celebrities. Meeting Cleo on Saturday, like, I was so glad that we were able to meet up. If you guys haven't checked out Cleo, please, I'll leave her description, or her YouTube in the description below, but definitely check out her YouTube. She is so amazing. She's so sweet. I am a little bit like overwhelmed sometimes because it is a brand new career. I am learning, you know, and I'm also doing my mentorship circle. I'm also in all these organizations. I'm reading this book. It's called Producing Animation. And yeah, I'm just trying to immerse myself in animation as much as possible. So I am sorry that I am not as frequently uploading here on YouTube. I mean, I still love YouTube. I'm still gonna upload, but obviously like my career goes first because YouTube is more like a hobby. I just hope that I can inspire you to go for your dreams. You know, that's all I want to do. Just tell you to go for your dreams, that you can do it no matter the age that you're in, or, you know, like if the goal seems too far-fetched. Like me, I'm working in entertainment. I'm making movies, you guys. Like it's a hard job because it's so competitive. There's no right path to get to, you know, working in different roles here in media. Like, we all have different paths. Like, I came from sports, you know what I mean? Like, other people come from like finance. Other people come from, I don't know, like different places, you know? It's not like, yeah, you want to be a lawyer from like the get-go in high school. You go to a really good college that has a really good law program, then you go to law school, then you take the bar. Everyone has those same steps, and then you become a lawyer. You know what I mean? Like here in media, it is a lot harder because there's no right path. But if I could be a mentor to any young person or even like older person that wants to get into the business, like I am more than happy to do it. You know, like I'm still trying to learn as much as I can because I'm still new. I don't know. It's been a really good week so far. And what's really exciting is that tomorrow, I'm not supposed to say, but tomorrow we're having a Teams meeting. We're gonna have an internal screening for our third movie. It's gonna be more illustrations and animatics, which are like the storyboards kind of cut together, like edited together. And so we can see basically the whole story of the whole movie, see what works, what doesn't. And what's really cool is that, you know, they're asking the whole studio for their opinion. So we're all gonna watch it, and then we have like this survey and we're just gonna answer a few questions. And I think it's really cool that they want to know what I think. You know, they value my opinions. They want to know, you know, what works, what doesn't. You know, they want to make sure that representation matters, and everyone has like, you know, different opinions. You're not gonna want just the head of the movie because then it becomes a little biased. You know what I mean? So it's really cool that, you know, the studio I work for, it's so like wants to include everyone. Like no matter like what role you're in or what department you are, like we're all in this together, we're all a team. So it's really cool, it's really exciting. I just can't wait for you guys to see what we're working on. But yeah, thank you all so much for supporting my YouTube channel, supporting me. Like it means so much to me. And you know, if you like this video, please share with your mom, your dad, your friends, you know, people that you know that want to be in the entertainment business, or just someone that likes YouTube. I really appreciate it. And you know, give it a little thumbs up like always. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye. Oh my god, sorry that I look like crap. I feel like I look like crap in all these clips, and I'm sorry. Like I don't have time right now to like get ready and put makeup on. Ah!